Hi folks, smoking my little Cleveland Prince tonight. I think we'd call him a Prince. Lovely pipe. I was going to smoke a bit of brown twist, but I'd not heard it, so I thought, well, that's going to give me some difficulty if I don't watch it, because it really was wet, it was very moist, so it was experiment time. I thought, what I'll do, I'll mix it with something else. So it's gone 50-50 with some HH Bold Kentucky. So it really is the rock meeting the hard place, because it's a good strong brew. I wasn't sure at first, but they've melted together quite nicely, and the Bold Kentucky's quite dry, so it's just keeping the twist going at the same time. And it's very tasty, not bad at all. Just going through some of my old fishing tackle. I found an item here that a lot of people might not have seen before. It's probably about 3.5 foot long. Salmon anglers might know what it is. Don't think they use them these days. It's from the time when people used to use gaffs for salmon fishing, but they don't these days, not in this country anyway. Bit of a cruel way to gaff fish out, but it's what they used to do. But this is what they call a tailor, and it's a metal tube, and on the end there's a large piece of wire, and at this end you've got a noose. And the idea is, once you've got your salmon, and keep in mind a lot of salmon tend to get off in the last few minutes before they're beached or grassed, as they say. These days a lot of people will just put the head towards the shore and gently guide them towards the shore, and when the salmon kicks, it kicks itself on the shore. But in those days, especially if they were looking down on a bit of a steep incline, what would happen was, you'd get the tailor, you'd lower it into the water, and with the salmon having quite a small wrist on the tail, get this over the salmon's tail, give it a pull, and whoom, catches it like that, you see, and you lift him out of the water. So it's quite an ingenious little invention that was rather popular in the old days. I just thought I'd show it you, because it's quite a novel thing these days, is the tailor. And that's how it goes. And to cock it, to load the thing, you just pull it right like that. So that's it, just, you've got your fish. But I never used it much, because I found that with a bit of skill and practice, even with a big double figure fish, I could very often reach down, grab it by the tail, and guide it up the grass. Well, that's the tailor, so I just thought I'd show it you. There he is. Bit of antique salmon fishing history. I don't know if you can see it too good. There we are. What's that? Yeah, anyway. So I've been going through my old fishing bags. Excuse the tamper. Got a bit of hazel there, which is very nice. Does the job, especially when you're out in the country. I've been sorting some of my old fishing reels out, giving them a good oiling up and checking for faults, which you've got to do. Put new line on, this, that and the other. Got me trout fishing gear ready. Bought myself a new bag, so I'm going to get that loaded up with old stuff. There's always something to do. But today it's been an absolutely awful day. It's been raining all day long, there's puddles all around the town, it really is bad. I would think the rivers will be bursting the banks if this keeps up. it's just not like May at all. We had a really cold April, coldest one for 99 years here, so much for global warming. I think it's an ice age, like I said before, coming. You can only speak as you find. Anyway guys, that's enough of my ramblings for one night. Hope you're doing well, and I'll keep you updated with the falcon situation, what we've been talking about lately, when I know more. Mine has been sent in for examination, and I know other people have done the same. So look after yourselves, take care, stay well.